Good morning, Year 3, and welcome to Tuesday's maths lesson. To start us off, I'd like you to have a go at the 4 questions on the screen. If you are finding them tricky to do in your head, think about the methods we have learnt in school before, such as column addition and column subtraction. Okay, so pause the video, have a go, and then we will look through the answers together. Okay. Right, let's have a look then. How did you do? So our 4 answers are up on the screen. Mark them for yourselves. Give yourself 4 ticks if you got them all right. Don't worry if you made a mistake. It's just looking at ways you can practice those skills. Okay, right, let's start off. We have got a picture of them up here. Same as yesterday, I will add this to the files, so if you need it, it will be in the Tuesday folder of files and you can access it and print it if you need to or have it around. Okay, so we have got a 1 pence, 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence, £1, which is made up of 100 pennies, £2, and then we're going to our notes, 5, 10 and 20. There are 50 as well, but we're not going to worry about those today. Okay, let's have a look then. So using these coins and notes, we're going to have a think about how to convert from pounds to. Okay, so let's have a look at these 3 questions. So how much money does Ron have? So you need to add up those coins. Which of these sets makes a total of 50 pence? And it can be more than one. And then complete the whole model so they all equal 100. Okay, so pause the video, have a go, and then we'll go through them together. Okay, so let's have a look at the first one. So let's count how many Ron has, so you can count along with me. So he has got 20, 40, 60, 80 pence. And then we need to add another 10, so 90, 100 pence, so that is £1 or 100 pence. Okay, let's look at the second question. Then number 2, which sets of coins total 50 pence? Like I said, it can be more than one, so we need to check all of them. So again, count with me, check that you're adding them up correctly. So we've got A, we have got 20, 20 and 10, so 20, 40, 50. Next one we've got on B, 20, 40, 60, 80, £1. So that is too much on that one. Then on C, we have got 20, 30, 40, 50. So that one does total 50 pence. So have a look at this last one, D. So we've got 20, 40, 45, 50. So 3 of them totaled 50 pence there. Well done if you found all 3. Okay, just look at the part whole models then. So the whole is the 100, okay, and we've got 2 parts on this one. So 50 add what makes 100. Okay, so we need another 50. So this is the same, they're just trying to confuse you a little bit and they've done it upside down. Okay, but it's exactly the same. So we've got our whole here, which is 100, and 3 parts this time. So we've already got 50 add 30. So we've got 50, 60, 70, 80. So we're up to 80 already, and we need to get to 100. So we need an extra 20 in there. Okay, so again, our whole is 100, and we've got 50 add 45. Okay, so you can do it on your fingers. So you've got 50. That way, add the 4 tens to start with, so it gives us 90, add the 5 pence, which is 95, so we just need 1 more 5 pence. Okay, well done if you got all of those. There you go, it's decided to uncover itself now. Let's go to our next one. So in each of these sets of coins, so A, B, C and D, I want you to work out how many coins you would need to make 100 pence, so £1. So in the first one, how many 50 pences would you need? In B, how many 20 pences, and so on. So pause the video, work out how many in each row you would need to make 100 pence or £1. Just look carefully at C and D because they're using a mix of coins. Okay, let's have a look then. So A, we're using 50 pence coins. Okay, so we need 2. 2 of those 50 pence. 50 add 50 equals 100. 100 pence equals £1. So let's look at our next one. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So we need those 5 20p coins. Okay, C, bit different because there's 2 types of coins we can choose from this time. So we're going to start with the biggest value. So we've got 50, add 10, so 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and we know 100p is £1, so we need 1 50p and 5 10p. Okay, let's look at the last one then. So we have got 20, 40, 60, and then it changes to 10. So 60 add 10, we've got 70, 80, 90, 100, and 100p is £1. So you should have all those different coins there, 3 20p and 4 10p. Well done if you found all of those. Okay, have a look at this one. So they look a little bit different. These are photos of real ones now. Can you find 4 different ways of using these coins to make £1? Okay, so you can use so I've got 2 50p's there, so I could use those in one go. Okay, you can use them again in a different, when you're finding another way of doing it. Okay, so give it a go, pause. Can you find 4 different ways of making £1? Press play when you're ready to see some of the answers. Okay, so there's lots of different ways of doing it. I'm going to show you a few. Okay, so you could have 50p and 50p. You could have the 5 20p's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because 5 times 20 is 100. You could have a 50, a 20, and 3 10s, okay, making 100p. You could have 50 and then 3 10s, which gives us 50, 60, 70, 80, and then I might have 4 5p. Okay, there's lots of different ways of doing it, so well done if you found 4 different ways. Okay, so keeping on that theme, Tiny is trying to make £1 as well. Tiny's the tortoise. Okay, so he's got 3 sets of coins here. We have got a 50p over here, 50, 20 and 10, and 50, 20, 10, 10 and 5. Okay, he thinks that he's lost a coin from each set. Have a look at the 3 different sets. Okay, what coin might he be missing if he's trying to make £1? So pause it and press play when you're ready. Okay, let's start with our first set here. We've just got 1 50p. So if he's missing 1 coin, what other coin would he need? Okay, because we know £1 equals 100p. 50 adds something equals 100. We need another 50. So he was missing a 50p coin. Well done if you got it. Let's have a look at the one underneath Tiny here. So far we've got 50, add 20. So we can either count on or do it in our heads. So 50, 60, 70. Add another 10, 80. Okay, so we're up to 80p there. So what are we missing to make 100? Okay, so 80, we're missing another 20p. So well done if you got that. Okay, let's look at our last one. So we've got 50, add 20, which we know from before is 70. Add another 10, 80. Add another 10 is 90. Add the 5 is 95. Okay, so what coin is missing? We've got 95 and we need to get to 100. So you can either do it in your head mentally or you can count on from 95 until you get to 100. But you should have worked out the missing coin is 5p. So well done if you got all of those. Okay, so Whitney says, I wonder if I can make £1 using exactly 1 coin, £1 using 2 coins, £1 using 3 coins, and £1 using 4 coins. Do you think she can do all of those different ones? So can she make £1 with just 1 coin? Can she make £1 with 2 coins? And can she make £1 with 3 or 4 coins? So have a go. Think about the coins. You can refer back to that poster from the beginning, or that will be in the files if you need to. What coins could she use to make £1? Okay, let's have a look. So £1, 1 coin, she would have to use the £1 coin. Okay, what about the 2 coins? Okay, so we know this one because it's come up already, 2 50p coins. It's getting a bit trickier now. Okay, so now she wants to make £1 but using 3 coins. So let's have a look how she could do it. Okay, so we've got 50, add 20, which is 3 coins, but does it make 100 pence? No, so we'll have to try that one. We can't do it with 3 coins. Okay, bit of a trick there. And then the last one, 4 coins. Can we do it? Let's have a look. So we've got 50, add 20, add 20, add 10. So we've got 4 coins, but does it make 100? Yeah, well done. Okay, so if you'd like to, you can also try that with 5 or 6 coins, and you can see how high you go up to. You could do 7, 8 and 9 coins if you like. See if it works for which ones it does work and which ones it doesn't. Okay, or you can just carry straight on to our next slide with me. Okay, so first of all, have a look at how many coins does Rosie have, and then I want you to have a go at adding them together. As a bit of a tip, start with the biggest amounts first. Okay, so pause it. How much money does she have altogether? Okay, so Tiny's helping us out a little bit. He can see 2 50p coins, and we know straight away that that makes £1. Okay, so we're going to move them to one side. All right, so now we're left with these coins. Okay, so let's have a look at what else we've got. So we've got £1 and add these, so 50, 60, because we're adding 10, 70, 80, and then we've got to add the 2, so what's 80 add 2? Okay, so all together, it's got £1 and 82p. Okay. Or you could write it, if you're doing it just in pence, because remember we're converting between the two today, as 182p. Okay, how about now? It's got a few different coins, so do the same thing. Start with what we know. We know that 2 50p make £1, then work it from there. So pause and come back when you think you've got the answer. Okay, let's have a look then. So we've got that 2 50p to make £1, so we're going to move that to one side because we know that already. Let's put the others down in order. Okay, I'm going to put them in size order. So I've got 50, add 20, so 50, 60, 70, add another 20, so 70, 80, 90, add another one, add another 10, which gives me £1 or 100 pennies. Then I've got these 2 left over. Okay, so what is this amount here? Okay, it's 12p. Can you see how as I've been adding them, I've put them in size order. I've started with the biggest value and then got smaller as I've gone along. Okay, so now we need to add all of those together. So she's got £2. Okay, so £1 here, £1 here, and 12p. What would that be in just pence if I was converting it? So £2 and 12p, or 212p. Okay, so remember this is 100 pennies and this is 100 pennies. Okay, well done if you got it. How much has she got now? We've got some different coins again. So remember, start with the biggest value, move it to one side. If you've got them physically, great. If you haven't, just look at what's on the board and on the screen. Pause it and come back when you think you've got it. Okay, so we've got a different one here. We've got a £1 coin straight away. So I'm going to move that to one side because I've already got it. Again, I've got 2 50p. Okay, so I'm going to move those. So that's another £1 already. So now I'm going to look at these in size order and see if I can make another £1. Okay, so I've got 50, 70, 90, 100. So that's another £1. Okay, so how many pounds have I got so far? 1, 2, 3. Remembering each one is worth 100 pennies. And then I've got my last 2 coins, 5 and 2, which is 7. So have a think, what would that be in pounds and pence? And what would it be in just pence? Okay, so pounds and pence. We've got 1, 2, 3 pounds and 7 pence. And if I was doing it all in pence, I've got 100, 200, 307 pence. Okay, what I would like you to do, sorry, I think my camera's covering the bottom one, but it'll be whatever's left. Okay, can you match the pounds and pence on this side to just the pence on the other side, and the one that I've covered up by mistake, which should be whatever's left. So can you work out what it would be? So pause the video. Can you match the pounds and pence on this side to the converted just to pence on the other? Okay. Right, let's have a look then. So we've got £1 and 50 pence. So this is 100 pennies and 50 pence. So we've got 150 pence. We have £5 and 50 pence. Remembering each pound is 100. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 550 pence. Might be the one that's hidden. There we go, 550 pence. So this one we've got £1 and 5. So it's 105. And that leaves us with our last one, £5 and 1 pence. So again, this is each pound is 100, so 501 pence. Well done if you managed to match all. Okay, so what I would like you to do is complete this conversions table. So on this side, okay, so on the left side as we're looking at it, I would like you to do the pounds and the pence, a mix of the two. And on the right side, I want you to just convert it into pence. Okay, so you can either draw a little table on whiteboard or paper, okay, or just work out what would go in those gaps. So pause the video. Can you fill in those 3 missing gaps? Press play when you're ready to see the answers. All right, so we have £2 and 56 pence. So in pence, that would be 256 pence. And we must remember the P for pence at the end. Okay, so we've got to go the other way this time. So we've got 763 pence. So let's start with the hundreds. How many hundreds have we got? Because that will tell us how many pounds. So we've got 7 hundreds, so £7. And this will tell us our pence. So £7 and 63 pence. Okay, right, our next one, £5 and 10 pence. So 5 times 100 gives us 500, so 510. And again, we're going backwards on this one. So look in the hundreds column. How many hundreds are there? That will tell you how many pounds there are. And then your tens and your ones column will tell you the number of pence. So it is £4 and 84 pence. Okay. Right, bit of problem solving to get you started on here before we go to our work. So Theresa and Harden, got some unusual names on here, okay, are converting 407 pence into pounds and pence. They say, I think that 407 pence equals £40 and 7 pence. Well, Harden says, I think that 407 pence equals £4.07. Who is correct? Explain why. Okay, so it's easy enough to say who's right, but can you prove it? So pause. You can write down the sentence if you want, or just say it out loud so you've been practicing that sentence. Okay, press play when you're ready for the answer. Okay, so do you think which one is going to be right? Let's have a little look. Okay, so 407, £40. We know that 400, there's 100 pence in every pound, so that's only £4, isn't it? She's gone way too much. She's used the 4 and the 0 as the number of pounds. So Harden is correct because he's recognised that the 400 pence is equal to £4, and then the 7 is the extra 7 pence. So well done if you spotted it. Okay, so what you're going to do today, your task is going to be set and you're going to be converting between pounds and pence. Okay, like I said at the beginning, there is that poster there to help you with the British coins and notes. And the main thing you need to remember today is that there are 100 pennies in £1. Okay, if you can remember that, you will be able to do today's task, no problem. So the task will be set as a quiz, so give it a go and I look forward to seeing your answers. Bye.